host, Johnny Dare. There's Nycki Pace, Baron Corbin, waiting to stop by the show, WWE Superstar, SmackDown this Friday. I haven't texted Mike. I got to find out if he's still down for the wrestling on Friday. I hope he is. I'd like to do it.
I'd say text him. It can't hurt. I feel like he was binging Ozark last night downstairs.
Mm-hmm. I have not been binging Ozark.
Neither have I.
I'm behind on Yellowstone, so I haven't seen that. Has that hit the end of the season yet?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I saw the end of the season. Because don't tell me, but I'm sure there was a cliffhanger of some sort. Yeah, I'll just see. And then my chick's already passed me. She's at 1883 or whatever that other show is.
Yeah,
she's already started on that. So I'm like, look, I don't care. And Yellow Jacket, she's already finished that. And then P. Hill's a weird Walking Dead. And he's staying at the house. So I've given up my own television set. I just go, whatever, you guys, dude. I'm going to look at my iPad. I'm going to get on the iPad and do my own thing.
You have different realms in your house.
Yeah. Yellowstone I'm caught up on, and then 1883 I'm like, you know what, I don't have it in me for another whatever, and then Sam Elliott is...
Yeah, of course.
Now I'm caught up on it because Sam Elliott's ridiculous.
No, I know it's going to be great. I'm not a, like, you guys already know. I'm not a giant, like, I can watch a movie, but that's all I want to do. I don't want to get involved in a TV show. I just don't care. And I definitely am done with network news. And so I'm more of a, hey, look, I found this weird thing, a net gun online. I mean, it's better for me. It keeps me emotional.
Well, like Yellowstone and those things come out once a week. And so if you kind of catch pieces of them as you go, but like the Ozark thing, I don't get. And my wife sat and watched they released the entire season. I can't do that. I can't watch all of it at once.
On the other hand, if I were to tell you, hey man, you want to go shoot something with a net gun?
Yep.
Ducks, please.
I feel like I can make my money back if I could find like an animal control place that needs to rent it.
Yeah, that's why I think there's scenarios where you could repurpose this.
Sure. Yeah, they're like, hey man, I got to get this bird out of my warehouse. I don't want to kill it. Or,
hey man, I heard from so and so you got this thing.
A feral, I'm like, sure.
Don't want to hurt it.
It's $100 to rent the thing. Again, I rented a few times. I got the money back. Yeah. I'm golden.
I would pay you $100 to get something out of my way.
Oh, so
absolutely.
I'd go over and do it, but I just want to find somebody else that wants to take it from me and give me the money. You know what I mean? And then bring it back.
Like you're leasing it like it's one of those carpet cleaners.
Yeah, man.
You got this.
I feel like that's, dude. I mean, between Jimmy Constantino and their grocery stores and David Ball, I feel like they're going to need to borrow it.
You don't know what kind of varmint can sneak in.
I'm like, you guys want a net gun? They're like, that we don't actually net them. I'm like, oh. Like, meh.
Sure. Why don't you think about it?
We catch them in a live trap and drown them. No, I don't do that. I'm just kidding. Although I about drowned Ball the other day. He came out to the land and mistakenly made the crime of all crimes, which is driving on the grass.
You do have gravel, right?
Remember it was warm the other day, 51 degrees. Mm-hmm. Everything had warmed up a little bit.
You mean thawing? There's a path.
That's the only noise I can make because I had looked at it again yesterday. I'm like, because I saw his tires stop and the sliding begin. I was like, 5 years trying to, dude. There's less grass on that. It's the hardest patch to grow. Out of all of the areas, it's the one that I struggle with the most.
Of course it is.
I'm telling you, it's like 11-year-old ball hair. Like it's just there's something, but you're not really sure. And you're like, God, dude, that's all he had. Why? And then had to revert. And I was like, why?
There, you had to go there.
Yeah, it was an accident. He didn't. He was somebody else. He was afraid he was blocking him in. These are my struggles.
You move past it. Be the bigger person.
He's a great friend.
Yes.
But still, trust me, a lesser friend would have gotten yelled at.
We have our neighbor who was in the military. God bless him, has many special skills. He treats the gravel like he'll lay it out. It's down at the cabin, raking it, getting it just right.
Yeah.
He'll put bumps in.
Sure.
Which, of course, my dumb ass will come flying over. Oh, hey, you just redid this. Okay, I'll slow down.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't peel out, though.
Yeah, I don't peel out
only
on gravel. Only dicks peel out on gravel. I've had friends. I go, hey, man, why would you do that? Yeah. Why would you shoot that gravel in the grass? Because I'm going to go pick it up now.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to pick it up with my mower, and it's going to shoot you in the eye.
And, of course, they're in their heads. They're like, Jesus, weirdo.
What up, old?
30
so
acres.
Old.
30 acres, man. So a little gravel got in the grass. That's like British used to tease me because I'd be out there doing stuff. He's like, oh, tidying up the woods, are we?
I'll be like, okay, well, let me pre-apologize for when that goes flying through your windshield, dick.
I hope that your fake hair catches fire.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
what was it? I think it was like 20 years ago. Somebody farmed my front yard. I was asleep on the couch. This is when Bob lived like 6 houses down from me. Bob lived just down the street. And so if like the dead of winter, snow everywhere, and I just go outside and there's just tire tracks all over my front yard.
Sad.
It was like they stayed and did it?
Yeah. It was like they did like 3 or 4 passes. Wait for the rest of the story. You're going to love this. So, yeah, they did like 3 or 4 passes. It was absolutely intentional, like up around the tree, back up the front yard. So, I mean, the ground was frozen, so no damage was done. And I was like, what the hell? Like 3 or 4 days later, I'm walking down the hall. This one walks by and goes, hey, I stopped by your house the other day.
Oh, my God.
As he started to say, hold on, I went, oh, God damn it, I know what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, you went and picked up Bob for something. I was asleep on the couch. You're like, hey, I went and picked up Bob. We stopped by your house briefly.
Yeah.
Oh, how you've grown.
I do remember that now.
So
Sorry.
rude.
I didn't peel out, though.
No, there was no damage at all. It's like,
We just drove around it.
yeah. For like 3 or 4 days, I had no idea what happened until they told me that. Then I thought it was funny.
I did go, hey, old Bob has a bad neighbor at his house on his 50th birthday. Remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Bob has an a-hole neighbor he's like a pretty hard racist. He's just not a good person. And I maybe had a couple. And when I left, I didn't destroy anything, but I definitely took the long way home.
Wow, that's one way to
Yes,
put it.
you did. Through my neighbor's yard.
Yeah. And again, I didn't destroy because I don't destroy people's stuff. That is not my jam.
Yeah,
It was more insulting than it was injurious.
Through sunshine, time, neighbor, a spring and a summer, it came back. So you're right.
I did look
It
a
wasn't-
lot. I didn't dig in. Stop.
Yeah. I believe that your picture is on our permanent neighborhood watch.
Yeah. That
This
was the
guy
only
comes in,
Go ahead.
flag it, yeah. So you were the firework guy, you were the trench my neighbor's yard guy, you were the more fireworks guy after the cops left guy.
You're such a lying POS.
I was there. I witnessed it.
Dude, this crazy dick. So I bought him a coffin filled with alcohol and fireworks
I can verify this.
for his 50th birthday. A legitimate coffin filled with liquor and fireworks. Show up, he opens the coffin, we go outside, everybody's hammered. Bob, who's a law and order man,
Yes.
decides we're going to shoot fireworks.
I did not decide that.
You're
You
my-
decided that.
Whose revisionist history is this, you crazy son of a bitch?
It's my revisionist history, and that's how I remember it now.
then the cops show up, and Jesse James Dupree had flown in with his beautiful wife, Penny, and the
LJ was
cops.
there.
And LJ was there,
LJ was
LeJean
there.
was with us,
Yep.
and they'll both tell you what happened. And
I'll put it this way. I get the cops settled down. They're finally ready to leave the house. I promise them everything's going to be okay. And then Jesse comes flying out the door and tries to talk the cop out of his gun.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm back to the square one again.
Jesus.
And he came sliding out the front door, and he goes, "Hey, man!" And the guy's like, "Huh?" And he clearly does not recognize a singer in a rock and roll band, just some crazy long-haired Southern guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Man, hey!" And the guy goes, "Yes, sir." And he goes, "Can I shoot your gun?" And just reaches over, and I'm like, "Jesus Christ, man! Hey, man, can I shoot your gun?"
Oh, my God.
I'm like, I just think to myself, there goes 15 minutes of smooth talking down the drain. We start over. So.
Yeah, and then we get it all, and we go back outside, and as God is my witness on my mother's eyes, I look at Bob, and he just literally grabs another one, walks out to the middle of the yard, and lights it. This cop is not at the end of the block yet.
I don't remember it that way. I remember you being the guy who grabbed it and lit it. I'm just
No.
like, the cop's not even out of the neighborhood
Yeah,
yet. That's how I remember it.
You're both right, actually. Johnny had it in his hand, ready to light it, and somebody else was like, no, you can't do it, like, was mad. Like, no more fireworks. Bob goes, light it.
Oh,
You
sounds
know
like
what,
you turned a corner.
Ryan, I will accept that because, A, I know you're a man of integrity. Also, you don't get as hammered as the rest of us, so you probably remember it correctly. And I think it was probably a mutual blame. So I will accept my 50%. I will believe.
That was the night I learned that I didn't know there was a Johnson County thing where they flick their lights at you. And I was like, "Hey, dude, what's going on with your neighbors?"
Oh,
Like,
that's not even just Johnson County.
well, I've never seen it before. And they were like, all of a sudden, Bob lives in a place where on the left side of his property, of his backyard, it's another street. So their backyards face the side of his backyard.
Okay.
They're the back of their houses. And all of a sudden, and it's only like 10 o'clock. It's like 9:30 or something. Like, it's 4th of July. It's summertime. Like, it's not crazy. And all of a sudden, it's like, brrr, brrr, And I'm like, what is that, dude? And everybody's like, oh, we got to go inside. And I'm like, what? Hold on. What are you talking about? And I'm trying to wrap my head on the fact that this dude flicks his light at you, and you just pack all your stuff up and run inside your home.
That's the neighborly sign of, hey, cool it.
Yeah.
That's the neighborly sign. When we see it on the water, we go, you want more?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Fact.
Oh, you want some of this?
Yeah, Mike's like, crank it up.
Yeah.
Drunk old coot.
Who the hell flicks her light at you? Dick, I'll set your house on fire.
He just trolled that bitch.
Yeah. So
There's rules. There's rules in Southern Johnson County, John.
broken.
So.
well, there you go. Hold on, stay there.
Hey, I was going to let you know Barron's on the hotline, and this is part of a WWE tour, so we only have till the top of the hour.
Listen, one of my favorite guys. This is the best. So Sunday, I see this video come across. We had just won against the Buffalo Bills. You know, Barron's Kansas City through Baron Corbin, and the audio is without a doubt the greatest thing I've ever heard. Man, it is. He is so excited, and he has just watched the same game we have, maybe the greatest playoff game of all time.
I'm going to the AFC Championship. I can't yell because there's a baby in the room.
Born September 13th in Lenexa, Kansas, he is a three-time Golden Gloves champion, former standout football player at Northwest Missouri State, and spent time in the NFL before making the move to wrestling, quickly becoming the man everyone loves to hate in the WWE. He'll be back home here in KC tomorrow night for SmackDown Live, on his way to Saturday night's big Royal Rumble event in St. Louis. Please welcome the man now known as Happy, WWE star and longtime friend of the show, Baron Corbin.
Come on. Let's go. It's time. Jump through the roof. You know the one that you got to choose. That's me feeling free.
Hey, man.
You like what you see.
That music's different, isn't it?
It really is different. It's very different. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's less intimidating.
It should just irritate you.
By the way, that video, I laughed. I bet I watched it 10 times in a row because you looked like you were going to explode.
I was. And I was, literally the new baby was just sleeping on the couch, like in her little thing. And I had just gotten her down probably 10 minutes before that. And my wife was putting down my other daughter. So if I'd screamed, I would have likely been killed.
Yeah, right? Yeah. No, and I get it. But think about what you just seen. And you are a competitor. You're a football player. You're an athlete. And you just saw, I mean, in a million years, did you think a game could ever go like that?
No, not in a million years. It was insane. The back and forth, and then 13 seconds from Mahomes to his job, unbelievable.
Glory. Just true glory. Like, those are those moments of glory that I see, and I think to myself, man, that's the thing people search for in movies, for the big ending, so that people can get teary-eyed and get choked up because they just saw the greatest thing they've ever seen. And, I mean, and this guy's going to do it over and over again. Like, he's going to live.
Could you imagine, though, if you were at the game and you had left, or if you were, like, in the alleyway walking down and there's 13 seconds left?
Yes, you deserve it.
Also, do you still hear my music playing? Because I'm still hearing it.
Oh, let me hear it. Is that gone now?
It's gone now.
Sorry, we have terrible help in the studio.
Sorry. If I need to come by and body slam him, I will.
Mr. Baron Corbin's with us. Hey, so I didn't realize you would be here on Friday night.
Yes.
Now,
well, I think I fly in Friday morning now because I'm staying for the Chiefs game on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I was originally coming in Thursday night, and my wife's like, hey, you're going to be gone for how many days? And there's 2 kids here now. And I was like, well, I'll leave Friday. That sounds okay.
Right. Now, will you be going with your brother to the game, or are you going on your own?
I don't know yet. I don't know how many tickets I have yet, so it all depends. And I don't know if I really like my brother enough to bring him to the football game. I mean, that's like, 3 hours I'd have to sit with him, and he'd be like, hey, can you buy me some nachos or buy me a pretzel? Can you buy me a shirt? Can you?
Oh, my God.
You know.
I don't.
Listen.
Like,
I gotta go to the potty. I can't go alone. I gotta walk in there.
Poor Danny. He is one of the nicest, sweetest, kindest, most thoughtful. He's a guy's got a beautiful wife. He's a wonderful guy. Yet you don't seem to see the same things I do.
Well, I lived with him for a long time. Mm-hmm. I tried to take him out a few times as a child. I think one time I lassoed a television and pulled it on top of him. And it was like, this was a while ago when, like, TVs were still heavy. Like the giant box thing. I think just his legs were sticking out. So that was pretty funny.
My brother tried to set me on fire in the crib. That's absolutely true. Like, he came downstairs and complained to my parents the smoke hurt his eyes, and they stared at him. And then we're like, what? Ran upstairs. And he'd been playing with matches underneath the old mattress in one of those old-style cribs from the 60s.
So it wasn't on purpose. It was kind of, I mean, me laughing on the TV on top of it was on purpose. And look, there's still time to set him on fire.
That's right.
Let's be real.
Yeah?
We had a lot of Christmases. I'd be like, hey, Danny, go over there by the tree that's highly flammable. Put that star up there.
This world that you're living in now, because it's just such a strange time, and we come out of 20 into 2021. You guys finally get back into WWE, real wrestling, real SmackDowns, real, these are great time, Royal Rumbles with audience, and but you got a new little baby. You've got this world going now that's so different than it was 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to see how much it's just evolved, and like what we've all gone through.
Yeah,
it's the adjustments of the pandemic to. Back to live entertainment, and I think people have been itching for it for a long time. So it's exciting. I mean, I haven't been back to Kansas City really since this all has happened. So I'm excited to get back to Kansas City and be in front of those people in that crowd. And I'm always curious, like I said earlier on a different show, that the reaction. Like sometimes it's like this huge, overwhelming like applause, like holy crap, hometown boy. And then sometimes like we still hate the guy, like middle fingers.
Being a heel is the greatest gig in the world when you're a wrestler.
Absolutely. I mean, what better thing? I feel like you could do it a little bit if you just want to irritate people constantly. They're still going to tune in and listen, and you just berate them and tell them, whatever you want. You could heel out on some people, and I think they still come. That's a fun thing, man. Like they come to be punished sometimes, and it's really fun to irritate them to no end.
Oh, listen. And Jake is definitely of that same thing. Like, he loves nothing more than to watch sporting events. He's a big sports guy. But when somebody is so emotionally invested in a team that they cry, like when Alabama lost, and it was such a surprise to everybody, the college game, and watching the students and the children cry, like, that was like Viagra to Jake. Jake, I mean, like... He's so excited and so on top of this. And I have to admit, there's a certain thing I love, too, like when people get super involved in politics and forget about who I vote for. That's nothing to do with it. Like when Donald Trump became our president in 2016, watching, like, these ultra super liberal millennials like sobbing into their vegan handkerchiefs. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I cannot get enough of this, man. This is like the greatest thing of my life.
Yeah, just watching people's meltdown is hilarious. I got yelled at the other night because my daughter was having a meltdown, like full on screaming at us, and I took a picture of her. My wife's like, why would you do that? It's hilarious. Like when she's 21 years old and asking me to do something, I'm just going to show her, hey, look at this picture of you slobbering on yourself, screaming at me.
Oh, you should boomerang them all the time so they're in a really great loop.
Oh, that would be good. Make a coffee book. I got a coffee book. My wife doesn't know it yet, but I've been collecting pictures of her just falling asleep, like on the couch, in the car, on me, slobbering on herself, holding the baby, whatever it is. Just all these pictures of her just asleep. I'm going to make a coffee book out of it because it's really embarrassing and funny pictures, in my opinion.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I should do the same with my daughter. Just a coffee book of just faces of where she's like beet red, screaming.
Yeah. Well, you should, by the way, call your book.
Spanish blood, man. She's fiery. She was screaming at us because we wouldn't let her just pick the baby up. She's like, I want to hold her. I'm like, no, well, sit down and we'll put her in your lap. And she's like, oh, no, I'm trying to pick her up. So we grab her by her foot.
Oh,
hilarious.
Oh, yeah, no. Little kids, I've seen little kids do crazy stuff with their little brothers and little sisters. Like, they're like, oh, no, I'm cool. I love this kid. And then they're like, wham, throw it against the wall, toss it in the fireplace. Like, there's it is always going to be there, a sibling rivalry. I think that even the littlest of kids don't know how to articulate it. They're just like, you are in competition for mommy and daddy's love, and now you have to go into the sink. Wishunk.
Oh yeah. Mine will rampage. Like if you're not looking at Soul, literally, if I'm holding a new baby, and I'm not looking at Soul, she's just gonna start wrecking things. She's knocking over tables, throwing her tea set. Like she's like, "You better pay attention to me."
Jesus.
It's funny.
I wonder what side of the family she got that from.
Her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Wrecking things might come from me.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know. I was a perfect angel as a child. My brother, on the other hand, not so much.
I know.
But I did buy her. She's 2.5. Got her first boxing gloves and the punching bag, and she threatens everyone with a knuckle sandwich right now, and it's hilarious.
How's her left and her right? Can she throw?
She's got a good right hand, and she's got a good hayah, which is her roundhouse kick.
Nice.
We're working on it. I'm going to teach her a good inside leg kick. So some dude is like, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" And she's like, "Inside leg kick," and he drops and starts crying. She'll be like, "No, you're not tough enough."
Hey, listen, I got something for you that may even work out for you on Friday night if it's SmackDown. I have to capture the Ducks. I'm going to give you the short version. For 2 weeks, I've been trying to get my Ducks to come off the pond so I can put them in the building because everything's freezing up. And they just won't go. I've tried netting them, trapping them, getting them to go in the cage so I can shut it. And I finally broke down, and at noon today it gets delivered to my house, a net gun, like you see from the movies, where it launches a net. But I'm going to take possession of this today. This might be something we need to get together that would be a fantastic addition for you to walk out on television. And if somebody needs to be netted at some point, or your kids, or your wife, whatever.
I love that. I definitely need one. Or Danny. We got net gun, then flamethrower. There's 2 of us, 1 of him. We're good.
Whatever's right. All right, listen, they're going to give me the wrap-up. I'll see you here in a couple days, Barrett. I can't wait to see SmackDown. It's coming to Kansas City this Friday night, live at the T-Mobile Center. And then, of course, the Royal Rumble Saturday night, St. Louis. And brother, if you got time, I'd love to see you.
I know. I'm going to try to make it happen. Maybe Sunday or something. We'll figure it out. Or we're just due for a little sip of an adult cocktail and, hanging out.
All right, brother. See you soon.
Get ready for that breakdown.
I think that net gun could be great for him. Oh. Wouldn't it be great if he integrated that into, like, he comes out and he's like, it's the new.
First on his kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she'll lose her mind until she finds it herself.
Well, imagine she's having a meltdown running around the room, and he's like, ka-churn.
I love that they're raising her or trying to, and she's just like,
Listen, he is wild as a March hare. Rochelle, is mild as, this girl's going to be smart, tough, and straight up. God help whoever she falls in love with. Because the inside kick is going to come. You know the one to the inside of the thigh that instantly cramps you up and drops you.
Yep.
You pee a little bit and you cry in front of everybody, humiliated for life because your dad is Baron Corbin.
He taught you right.
Look, dude. He and his friends. I've witnessed this up close. For fun, we'll sock each other in the face, hard, like movie style.